Okay, this is problem number 8, and they want you to translate into the symbology the following statements and match them up. Okay. So here I like math if and only if the topic of logic is interesting and I do not miss class. So I have I like math, which is a P, and I like only if math if and only if the topic of logic, and that's a Q. It's interesting, and I do not miss class. And I do not miss class, and that's R. Okay, so I'm looking for a P, a Q, and an R. And it has a if and only if here. So if and only if it's there. If and only if it's there. Another if and only if. Here's a if and only if here. I have a P, a Q, and a R. And there you have it there. So that one's A. Next one here, I have an R. Let's go ahead. I have an R here. I do not miss class if and only if. There's that part there. I like math, and that would be a P. And the topic of logic is interesting, and that's a Q. Okay, and have an and here, and the symbol for and. So I'm looking for R with a by implication there. R and with a by. So that could be this one here. R if and only if P, and there's your P there, and Q. So that's how you go about doing that one. That was B. And C here is I like math. So that's a P and if. So you see there it says and if. So that tells you two parts are going to be coming in here, because the if has to have is a two part. Has a if, so it's a parentheses here. If then. So the topic of logic is interesting. Q then implies I do not miss class. R. So I'm looking for a P and parentheses. There's a P there, and that's an and. Parentheses. Q implies R. So that one is C there. Okay. And then I'll do this one here. So I like math, and the topic is interesting, so that's a P and Q. So it says that if I like math and the topic is interesting, then I do not miss the class. So I have all this in parentheses here, it looks like. If all of this is true, then I do not miss class. That would be R there. So P and the topic is interesting, P and Q. So you have P and Q implies R. So we're looking for that one there. P and Q implies R. So you got the if in the beginning here, so it's going to be if then. So you're going to have an implication statement there. And that's how you go about doing those. Okay. And I'll stop here.